so much fucked up shit to get into. Welcome back to Little Snickers, baby. I am Michael fucking Rainey here with Jon DelCollo.
Hey, Mike. Hey, everybody.
Jacob Furman Mattera.
Hello, Twitter world.
Jeff Simmons. Man, we just had a beautiful remembrance for Orenthal James Simpson, who passed on. Not even away. Away seems like he's gone. Passed on, which means, in my mind, he elevated to a higher level of being.
Yeah.
He can still see us, but we can't see him.
He can, yes.
Because he was a running back.
Running forward now.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Running up to heaven. So he's got a vertical. Pretty good vertical.
There's a combine in heaven?
There is. There's a 4 million yard dash. And that's still not even a tenth of how far you got to run. You could run forever. Like when you think of a dog dying, by the time that second tire has run over them, they're already in heaven running. They're running alongside OJ right now. Every animal that you've ever had that's passed away is now running alongside OJ. Doesn't that make you feel good?
Chasing the Bronco.
There's actual Broncos too. Yeah.
Wow.
But it's comforting to know that that's where he is.
Yeah.
How are you guys holding up?
I am status quo, baby. Business as usual.
Yeah. You, Jake?
Yeah, pretty unaffected by the
Maybe
situation.
even a little bit lighter in the feet, honestly. I feel like something's been lifted off my shoulders.
Safer? Is that the word? Is that the word?
Jake, I see a lot of pain behind those glasses.
Yeah, there are. You saw past all the smudges, huh? Yeah.
Those look like that's either paint or fudge smudge.
Were you face fucking a bowl of fudge today?
I'll never tell.
Isn't that fun when nobody's home? You just eat a bowl of pudding's pussy.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Oh, yeah.
When the bowl of pudding's full and you be eating that pussy?
Sure, a bowl of pudding always in the fridge at my house.
It doesn't take long to make. I've never made it, but it takes like 10 minutes of sitting in the fridge. I've always had the cups though. I've always been a cup guy.
So you can eat that hot off the stove, can you?
Yeah.
It's warm at some point, right?
Yeah.
Pudding.
Sticky.
Can we rewind
Am
10
I losing
seconds
you?
back when I went, please, the cups.
Oh, yeah.
That was
something else to
please don't
worry
do
about.
that.
Jake, be honest with me. When you're home alone making pudding, do you close the refrigerator with your hip?
I've never made pudding, but yes, I always close my fridge with the hip.
I know you want to leave me. Ain't too proud to beg.
Oh, man, I do risky business waiting for the Uber Eats Taco Bell delivery.
Damn, y'all. But, OJ, if you're out there, if you're watching, if you're listening, I mean this in the most respectful sense, but life does go on, and we will forever honor your spirit in all we do here at Little Snickers.
He now has his buffalo.
Your stinker spirit, not the double murder part.
Yes.
Everyone is a sphere.
He's earned his Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yes,
for
he
sure.
has. Yeah. I like that. Oh man, but yeah, man. There's still plenty of us left here on Earth.
He might have done some bad things, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to miss him, Mike.
I love
And
that.
I honestly, in some weird fucking way, I sincerely feel for you.
Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
You. You're a kind friend.
Are you guys talking about Hitler again?
We are. I do, man. That had to have been so sad. Hitler's dog walker. The day
He just had to keep the dog?
Yeah, the dog's like waiting for him to walk in that door. And the dog walker just has to be like, I ain't never coming home.
That was not bad.
Are you doing an impression of Hitler's dog?
Yeah, dog walker.
Dog walker.
Yeah, dog walker. Man.
Do you want to hear an impression of Hitler's dog mourning his death?
Yes, I do.
You didn't let me answer.
I should have known better. I should have known better.
Why did you give him the fucking swing away signal?
I see the good in people.
No, the dog was pro. He could finally let it out. He wasn't an anti-Semite.
Thank you for clarifying.
The dog is a Zionist, John.
Ah, you son of a bitch. Oh, it's good to see his face, though.
God.
Even though it means that I'm not going to talk about the Impractical Jokers tonight, it's good to see his little face on this slammer. He's so happy.
He looks so happy.
One of these days, I'll get the other side of this.
You know where I think Hitler's dog was a guard dog at?
Don't do it. Are you going to say the joke that everybody makes?
What is it?
I'm not going to say it.
Jake.
I don't know the joke.
You do. He's done it before.
I've not done it before.
All right.
Yes.
Oh.
Say it.
I'm going to let sleeping dogs lie. That dog's in heaven now, by the way.
With OJ. Chasing
He
OJ.
is. Oh, my God. It's so nice how it all comes full circle.
It does.
We're all in heaven together, Jake.
Look at that.
We'll be there.
We're just projections right now, though.
But did I win the coin toss?
You did. And you can say your joke if you want.
Nah, that's all right. The time has come and gone. But, Jake, we're going to cover a real motherfucker tonight.
Oh, God.
This is a guy whose name I had heard quite often, but I'd never looked into his story. And this is a story that once you look into, you can't look out of.
Whoa.
Yeah, very spooky.
A story that traps you.
It does.
An R.L. Stein story.
Jake, this is a scary fellow.
Okay.
Have either of you ever heard of a gentleman by the name of Coral Watts?
No.
I don't think so.
The Sunday morning slasher.
Is that part of the name?
It is, yes. It's his maiden name.
Okay.
It's Slovenian.
Yeah.
But his full name was Carl Eugene Watts. He was referred to as Coral because his cousins would pronounce his name Carl as Coral.
Oh,
That's like the little guy in Walking Dead.
Rick Grimes. Yeah, he would call his son Carl.
Yeah.
Coral.
It seems as though that may be a southern thing. Is that the case in his case?
Is that, yeah, they're
So,
from
yeah.
All right, yeah.
Georgia.
NPD?
Where are
Yeah.
these guys from? Where's this fella?
So this fellow was born in Texas,
Okay.
but he shipped up to Michigan pretty early on.
Coral.
Pretty cool name.
Yeah.
Coral Watts.
When you're saying Carl with an accent,
Coral Watts.
it's cool. But if
Coral
your name is
Watts.
Coral, like a reef, you're a little white piece of shit.
I don't know. I like that. That means if you wade into my waters, brother, you're gonna get sliced the fuck up.
Ooh, we try to get wet. Speaking of that, I just got popcorn lung.
Oh no. But Coral was born November 7th, the day my maternal grandmother died,
Whoa.
1953. Not the year she died,
Okay.
but every November 7th, I could feel her spirit.
What's she doing? Her spirit. November 7th.
Looking for hard candy in heaven, Jake.
Is it hard to find?
For her, it is.
Oh, no.
Are they hiding it from her?
No, she's just got a bad eye.
In heaven?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Vision does not improve in heaven. That's one popular misconception.
And there's no LASIK glasses either.
There's not. It's the reasoning is because everything's soft because it's cloud.
They have like a 1-800.
So you don't necessarily need to see where you're going.
No, if you bump into something, what are you bumping into? A cloud?
There's a giant Vision Works billboard up in heaven.
Yeah. The worst part is seeing eye dogs having to be there and still having to work up there.
Well, they're all running with OJ right now anyway.
Most of them, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of people bumping into clouds up in heaven thanks to OJ.
The cloud bumper. But yeah, Coral Watts, November 7th, 1953. Father was named Richard. Mother was named Dorothy May. How do you feel about that as a pussy name?
Dorothy May?
Yeah.
I'm going to get some sniz from Dorothy May tonight, boys. Dorothy May. I think it's nice. May adds a lot to Dorothy, I think.
I do too.
It was just
Yeah.
Dorothy,
A sweetness to
Dorothy
it.
Brown. You know
I'll
what
tell
I
you
mean?
what.
Like,
Yeah.
I love sluts, so I think Dorothy Will sounds a little naughtier than Dorothy May.
that's true.
It's way better than Dorothy said no.
Yes, Jake. So he's got a sister, Jake. Her name is Sharon.
Okay.
When Coral turns 2, his dad bails. After the mom and dad get a divorce, the dad bails and just takes off, Jake. At that point, the family moves to Inkster, Michigan. Inkster, Michigan, leaving my family. Creating a serial killer.
Mighty Ducks you're doing there.
It is, yeah.
I love it.
He's got a mom there. Coral's got a mom named Lula Mae Young.
That's a hot name.
Yeah.
Lula Mae. I do like that.
Two
one,
middle
too.
name Mays.
Yep.
Okay. Really?
Yeah, they're going all the
hot
way with
middle
May.
names, man.
I know, baby. What is the hottest middle name either of you can think of?
Regina.
That is how they pronounce that city in Canada.
I know.
It is really.
It's spelled Regina, but pronounced Regina because they're disgusting.
The perverts. Yeah.
Imagine being so bored as a town that you change your town's name to a pussy joke.
They almost changed it to Snatch Scatch Squad.
Your tongue was like desperately trying to hold back the troops
It
there.
came out, though. I think you nailed it.
Let's check the tape.
Brother, as somebody whose tongue is often at war with his own lips, I appreciated it.
Thank you, Mike.
I'm sorry?
Thank you, Mike.
What was
Clear my
that?
throat.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, the allergies.
Clear your throat like a fucking Japanese chef. Hey, I ordered steak and chicken.
And for some reason, you were throwing it into my wife's mouth. Has a hibachi chef ever launched shrimp at your wife's mouth?
Yeah, it's why we go.
My God, how would you tolerate that?
I'm not allowed to eat it because I'm allergic.
Foster has a bit right now about going to hibachi with his girl, and there's the black chef.
Yeah, and he doesn't do any of the tricks.
He's like, I ain't doing anything of this shit. Yeah, what's he say? I don't know.
Flipping around stuff.
Yeah.
I wish I would throw hands for the first time in 15 years if my hibachi chef didn't do the tricks.
Came out doing that. Saying that
Actually,
stuff.
I don't know. It might be refreshing.
If he didn't do the tricks?
If it was my daughter's first time to see the tricks, I'd be pissed. But I don't need to see the tricks for the 50th time, you know?
No, bullshit. You're paying to see the tricks.
No, I'm paying for the extra rice that I ordered.
Dude, it's the food. It's the food version of the Harlem Globetrotters when I go, man. I'm just whistling the whole time.
Rooting for the Generals for some reason.
What if an American chef dropped a rice bomb over them? Would you like that, Jake?
I would not, Mike.
Jeff hated it.
All right, well, I'm going to move on then.
I still have a weird frog in my throat.
So do I. What's he doing there?
Bumping uglies with my throat.
A uvula does seem like a frog fleshlight.
Please elaborate.
Well, let's stick a frog ass first into your mouth and see what happens.
Ribbit.
What if they know the drill? If you hold them by the tongue and they extend it and rappel down your throat to get to it. Little Animal Kingdom humor for you, Jake. But Jake, this is going to sadden you. When Coral is 8, both he and his sister can contract meningitis.
That's a bad one.
That is bad.
Yeah, that's going to take the sister out, I can tell.
No, but oddly enough, at first she's refused treatment, so her condition worsens. But his is severe enough as to where he misses his entire 3rd grade year.
Damn.
Whoa.
That's a pivotal year, Jake.
Yeah.
What happened during your 3rd grade year?
Remember we all called out this kid for taking a shit in the classroom.
Oh, you bully.
In the classroom?
I didn't do it. Other people did it.
You said we.
We, as a class, yes.
You're guilty by association. So wait, the boy shit in the classroom?
Yeah.
He didn't take his pants down, he shit himself.
No, he pulled his pants down and shit in the classroom.
Shit where?
Christ.
Because he didn't want to shit his pants, and the teacher wouldn't let him go.
What the fuck, man?
Yeah.
Where did he shit, Jake?
In the classroom.
For the love of
by
God,
his
where in the
desk.
goddamn classroom, Jake?
By his desk. He stood up, pulled his pants down, and just.
Oh my God.
I admire the little guy for that.
Yeah.
Dude, they're
Yeah.
insane with that shit, man.
Yes, that is ridiculous.
Let a boy go to the bathroom.
I hope that teacher had to smell that shit for longer than anyone else.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Who would to pay for that carpet, man? The taxpayers.
Did you guys
Public
just
school.
stand around and watch him plop?
I didn't see it happen, but everyone was talking about it. So he just got like a notorious, Ricky got a nickname that year, and just
That's the worst. We were just talking about this with Dad and me today. Shitting your pants in grade school might be the worst scarlet letter you could receive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to change schools.
Life changer. Yeah.
You have to.
Dad's got to get a new job in a new town.
That'd be a fun show, like getting caught up on kids who shit their pants, finding out what happened and where they are now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a couple pants shitters I'm curious about, actually.
Dude, I don't think we had any pants shitters, but I distinctly remember the girl who repeatedly pissed her pants. I pissed my pants once, too.
Did you?
Yeah.
What grade? 7th, 8th, 9th? It shouldn't start with an S.
First.
I got nervous there. I was like, oh, boy.
First, and I almost pissed myself in 6th grade. Similar thing. They would not let me go to the bathroom because it was like 20 minutes before recess. And I asked multiple times. I just had a fucking rip, man.
Yeah.
They would not let me go until finally I said, I cannot piss my pants as a 6th grader. Actually, it might have been 8th. It was one of the latter grade school grades. So
and you said that out loud, like to the teacher?
No, I just said, I really have to go. She would not let me. So eventually I just left and went.
Wow.
And I forget what my punishment was. But what made it worse is my best friend, Mike Fetter, he left class to come hang out in the bathroom with me. So it made it just seem like we were just trying to get out of class.
Oh, he did not help your case at all.
No. And we
Mike.
got sent down to the principal. Sister Margaret Christopher, I think her bitch name was. She's like, explain yourselves. And Mike goes, I thought I was going to piss myself. And her face like turned and she looks at me and she goes, how crude.
I like her.
I don't.
How crude.
She looked like a big toe.
Well, he stole your answer.
Yeah, I had to go. He didn't have to do shit.
So what did you say when she asked?
I just said I had to go to the bathroom. And I could not wait, man.
Yeah.
And I needed my friend to hold my penis.
I did.
Because it was going to be so long that I could not possibly hold it the entire time.
I could not piss unless a friend was sucking my balls.
Jesus Christ.
And now, back to the show.
So Coral Watts got meningitis at the age of 8, Jake. So bad that he missed the entire 3rd grade year. And this fucker, he could not catch up. At this time, too, his mother remarries a man named Norman Caesar. Could you imagine how easy it is to lie to women when you're living in a suburb of Detroit and your last name is Caesar? You could easily convince them that you're a Little Caesar.
Like the Little Caesar?
Yeah.
The pizza
Yeah.
guy? Damn.
Yeah, this fella's named Norman Caesar, Jake. Coral, even though he was never able to catch up academically, he was gifted physically.
Ew.
And by that, I mean he was good at athletics. What did you think I meant?
It doesn't matter what you meant with that fucking reaction. Even if it was he could dunk in 4th
Yes.
grade,
Tell us about the boy's physicality.
it seems like it gave you a boner.
I can't help it if I make sexual noises and my tongue shoots out anytime I describe a man being physically gifted.
Boy, for the record, just boy.
He was big for his age, Jake. Whether you're eating a king size or a jumbo size candy bar, it's still a fucking candy bar, all right, man? All right, Jake? Can we agree on something?
I'm not going to agree to that.
All right, well, you're on camera. This is being recorded. But Jake, he was very good at football, baseball, track, and he boxed.
They had elementary school boxing back then?
He was a child boxer. He boxes other children, Jake.
I know.
Did you ever box children?
No. Only in my adult life.
You've boxed children, John?
As an 8th grader, boxing each other. Sure.
How'd you do?
Got knocked out.
Yeah, so did he. He hated getting hit, so eventually he gave up on boxing.
Good logic.
Mm-hmm. Now, Jake, as he gets older, his reading level does not improve. When he's 15 years old, he's reading at a 4th grade level. Wouldn't it be awesome when you hear one of your fucking retard friends read out loud in school?
Dude. It got to a point where like 5 of them had to go outside to a trailer on Tuesdays to read in the reading van.
You're like, I want to go where they're going. What's going? Yeah.
Bro, they still can't probably read.
Isn't it great how they're just like, you're too dumb for fucking school, so you have to leave school to go to school?
Yeah, don't forget your jacket. You're about to leave school to go to school.
Your reading is so bad that we don't want anybody else to hear it. You got to put a fucking jacket on the
Go
read.
into this reading pod that is a trailer.
Yeah, it's filled with Nerf guns. Just do whatever you want. Man.
yeah. Just get out of our face.
Yeah, you're gonna be so cold in that fucking trailer. You're gonna pronounce it phonics. But I hope things worked out for all those dumb kids. Really do.
So do I.
And I say this as somebody who was almost held back in first grade because of how bad his math skills were. But looking back, something doesn't add up.
That means you couldn't do like 1 + 2, right?
I thought I was doing fine. Yeah.
Every answer was $1 million.
But, I mean, look at me now.
They can't stop you, Mike.
They can, and they will, eventually. But I'm going to keep going, Jake. But, Jake, get this. When Carl is 15, he's reading at a 4th grade level. However, he is working, and he's delivering newspapers. Isn't that sweet?
That's a nice thing.
Is it? Did you have a job as a delivery boy?
No, I had a job at 15, but not as a delivery boy.
What did you do?
Oh, wait. I mean, technically, I guess I worked for a courier service where I delivered documents to courts and law firms and other such businesses on a bicycle in downtown Wilmington.
I thought you were going to say you were sucking cum out of horses and spitting it into the mouth of elites. Or do I have you confused?
I think Jake said that.
Okay.
I didn't say anything.
Oh, Jake didn't say anything. So I guess I said that.
Well, silence is complicity, so. Can you bring your own mic covers from here on out, Jake?
Yes.
All right, thank you. But, Jake, he's delivering newspapers, and he's starting to feel bad urges. You know what kind of urges I'm talking about.
Urges to climb a tree and take a peep.
No, man. Even worse.
Sleep in, not deliver the papers.
Even worse, Jake.
Oh, no.
The kind of urges where he just wants to hurt people, specifically women. Bad ones. So at this time, he knocks on the door of a woman who receives a newspaper. She's a 26-year-old woman. He knocks on the door, and when she opens the door, what do you think he does?
Here's your paper.
Delivers the paper.
He delivers a knuckle sandwich. Punches this lady right in the face for no reason.
What?
And when he's arrested for it, when he's asked about it, they're like, why did you do that? He's like, I just wanted to hurt somebody.
Okay.
That's not a good sign.
He's given a psychiatric evaluation, and he says he just dreams of beating people.
All right. Don't you get sent to a little
Trailer.
slippy sock vacation for something like that?
You do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should.
Did you ever take one of those vacations?
Not yet.
Doesn't seem kind of nice.
Yeah.
A little getaway?
It does, yeah.
Yeah.
So early on, he's getting into trouble. Violent issues very early, which is never a good sign, Jake. And as he gets older, it doesn't get any better. Now, he does seem to have some kind of hope because as he graduates high school, he graduates at 19. All right. A little old.
You got held back 1 year.
Yeah. What are you going to do, man?
Yeah.
Everybody's had one bad year. I mean,
Didn't you graduate at 19?
17.
How, if you got held back, does that make sense?
No. I was in danger of being held back because my parents started me too early.
Oh, my bad.
Yet I persisted. And look at me now.
Still not dealing with numbers mostly. He's always been a letters guy, all right?
But he does so well in football, Jake, that he receives a scholarship to play football. He tears his knee up, so his football career is done.
Damn.
He then tries to re-enter college. He goes to Western Michigan University. However, he quickly loses any interest that he had in classes, spends most of his days in the rec hall playing ping pong. Isn't that sweet?
The rec hall does rule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's
it's
pretty
nice
sweet.
you get to hit something, so like hopefully that satisfies the urge. You know?
It doesn't, Jake.
No.
It's you would think having
Good
access
try.
to a paddle,
Yeah.
smacking the living shit out of a ping pong ball would do it for him. It doesn't. Unfortunately, his murders, there's a lot of them.
Murders?
Yeah. They likely start in or around 1974. And, brother, they persist for the next 8 years. And there's a series of murders where people are beaten, people are stabbed, people are strangled, people are drowned, and there's even 2 decapitations, Jake.
Jesus.
Did he admit to all those in the end?
Not all of them. He ends up admitting to a lot of them. All right, so Mischief Night, 1974, he gets into a little bit of trouble. Actually, he gets into a lot of trouble. All right, so there's 2 assaults in Michigan. So there's one, Lenore Nizaki is the first assault. She's attacked. She survives. He beats her, but she lives to tell. And then shortly thereafter, there's a woman named Gloria Steele who's stabbed 33 times. She dies. However, the police don't pin the murder on him. They eventually get him for the assault of the woman I mentioned, Lenore Nizaki. And for that, he's sentenced to 1 year in county. Okay. And then also, around this time, he's accused, and rightfully so, of stealing plywood from a lumber yard.
Rightfully so.
Yes, near Western Michigan's campus. So he ends up going in for another psych evaluation. He goes to the Nut Hut for this. And at this point, he's diagnosed with antisocial personality disorder.
Aren't we all?
In the 70s.
I know, yeah.
It existed then?
Yeah, man.
What kind of medical cocktail do they put him on for that?
Cum.
Ooh.
Lots of it.
Male or horse?
Both. You can get a splash. You can tell which one you want the most of, and then they can get a splash of the other.
Go through the cum section of Macy's and just get sprayed by many different scents.
No, you know where it is when you walk into the supermarket. Remember how they tell you to go to the bathroom? You got to go into like the back storage part. That's where they keep it. You know, it never feels right being back there. That's why.
I was wondering all these years.
You do that like an Irish car bomb with the human cum into the horse.
You can,
cum?
yeah. It's called a San Francisco car bomb. Ooh, baby. And during his time in the Nut Hut, he admits that he feels good after he attacks someone. Jake, you might like this.
I feel like how long do you get put in someplace after you keep saying
Stuff like that.
I still want to hurt somebody.
And he stabbed someone 33 times.
Yeah.
And you said that her last name was
No, he
Steele,
wasn't caught for that yet.
which is unfortunate.
And make the knife joke, make the knife pun joke.
I'm not going to make it. I'm just saying it's unfortunate. It'd be like if my last name was Heart Attack. So.
It's like if you got arrested by Cardiac.
Yes. Officer Cardiac arrested me.
Yeah. You think you could bypass the court system?
Jake went to that big jail cell in the sky today. Arrested by Officer Cardiac, if you know what I mean.
He's going to need a toe to get up there.
He's actually missing a few. But Jake, this should make you happy. In 1976, he impregnates an old friend. A woman by the name of Dolores Howard, who sounds like a sturdy woman. That is a lady who stinks up a recliner.
I can smell it now, Mike.
Have you ever worked with a
I'm
Dolores?
sitting right here, John.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
You been the whole fucking time?
So I'm sorry.
Either of you ever worked with a Dolores?
My grandmother's middle name is Dolores.
Oh, I will not sully it any further.
Thank you.
Yeah, I will.
I appreciate that.
I won't, I mean. Coral ends up having a baby, Jake. And this baby, her name is Nikisha. And no, that is not the name of the first cell phone provider that I had.
With an N or an M?
Nikisha.
Nakisha.
Yeah.
Huh. Like that cell phone company from the early 2000s.
It is. It only you can't talk on the phone. You have to put it on speaker. That's how Nikisha's work. And they only work on public transportation. They only work if the computer inside the phone is aware that you're affecting someone else's day.
Is her favorite game Snake?
Probably.
Yeah.
How do you play that?
It was like the only game on the Nikishas back then. We just
You eat an apple,
Yeah,
and
you
every
just
apple
follow
you eat,
around.
your body gets longer.
Oh, wow.
So eventually you have to really give it some forethought about how you're going to get this apple without eating your own body. You know what I mean? So you kind of have to start squirming up and down the entire screen. Eventually it becomes too hard to handle. But there's been some pretty high scores that I probably got up in the, I don't know.
I must have been getting
thousands.
pussy back then.
You must have already been getting
Yeah, I was, man.
2001? 2?
Yeah. Oh, brother. Listen, man.
Did you lose your cherry before the towers dropped?
Unfortunately, yeah. And I was getting regular pussy at the time where they did drop.
Amazing.
I mean, it truly was. I had just gotten pussy the night before, and I came home from my girlfriend's house, and I went to my bed in the basement, and I was watching it on TV. And I was so pussy full that I just went to sleep.
That's insane.
Did you just say you watched 9/11 happen and just went to
And
sleep?
it bored you to sleep?
I was tired. I was up all night fucking.
Yeah, I know that, brother. That's still insane. I could have been up for 3 nights fucking, and if I saw that happening, I would have not slept for another 24 hours.
Man.
I mean, the effect that a woman who lets you bust inside of her has on...
You were busted inside that early?
Dude, I could do anything, man.
This girl was eating pills like M&M's, brother. I could do anything to her.
You did the little Reese's Pieces to the bedroom.
Dude. She had me at hello.
And then again at where should I come?
Yeah. Yeah, when she would give me the go ahead, I would do a little bit like I would call it the clumsy Italian baker, where I didn't know where to put it, and then I just end up icing everywhere. It's a thing we used to do, Jake.
Man.
Yeah. You'll like this, Jake. He ends up marrying a sweetheart named Valeria Goodwill.
Nikisha's mom?
No, different lady, Jake. He marries her, and she divulges some pretty funny information later on.
Okay.
She says Coral Watts fights in his sleep.
Damn.
Sleep fighter.
She said it would get so intense that he would fall out of bed and continue fighting without waking up.
My favorite video game growing up. Sleep Fighter.
Yeah, the best part was I needed no electricity. Dude, to fall 2.5 feet
Yeah.
and not
Continue
wake
fighting.
up.
Yeah.
Not wake up and continue. You probably, if you're not waking up, you think the fight got even worse.
Yeah, you're tussling.
You're fighting harder.
Yep.
That's crazy. I don't know if I've ever experienced anyone who sleep fights. Have you?
No.
Mike,
I would
was-
sleepwalk, but
Did you come across any kind of like abuse?
come
in his
across
chi-
everything.
He did just explain how he came across everything. Just abuse in his childhood or head injuries or anything like that?
Well, the meningitis, it inflames your brain and your spinal cord.
Oh, okay.
Wow, there's your answer.
Yeah, there it was.
It's spinal meningitis from sniffing too much fucking glue.
Also, his stepfather used to refer to him as a mama's boy to the point where he said it really bothered him. But I would get that too. Didn't you guys get that?
Not as like a you little fucking mama's boy. Not like it's a negative thing. Maybe every once in a while, like, oh yeah, little mama's boy. But never as like a... Doesn't sound like the mama's very nice if you're poking fun at it.
Only
you know?
in court when I had to choose.
And that was the time your dad also dressed like your mom.
Yeah.
Mr. Doubtfire, one more outburst and you're going to be ruled in contempt.
Hello.
Objection, Your Honor. So, yeah, his wife dimes him out, said he's a sleep fighter. Oh, she also says some other very funny things. She says he would rearrange furniture just to fuck with her. He would stab houseplants.
It's troublesome. The rearranging of furniture is good, healthy stinker behavior.
I think so,
That's
too.
funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially if it's late at night and you go to bed thinking your living room is arranged one way and then
I
you
would
wake up and
fucking
you're
hate
bumping
that.
into shit. Yeah.
I would lose my shit so fast.
Also, he has a tendency to dump garbage all over the floor.
That would be a negative person to live with, I think.
Yeah.
I don't like that kind of thing.
But you also want him around because if burglars break in, he's already fighting. He's warmed
Scares
up.
him off with his...
Yeah.
Man, there's as many pros as there are cons with this fella.
What's the most aggressive thing you guys do in your sleep?
Piss all over anything.
Moan. I'm a sleep moaner, dude.
I never heard you moan.
Oh, yeah, I know, because I got the CPAP, and I, like...
Stifles
And it
moans?
hushes your moans?
Oh, yeah.
I don't think we should be stifling these moans.
No, we should be
I
stifling.
think we should let your
One of my
neighbors
favorite
hear you.
One of my favorite memories of this is like I did a comedy festival and you have to like bunk with someone you don't know, and it's his buddy. He's in the other bed. The next morning I was like, oh, I want to let you know I moan in my sleep, just to warn you. He's like, yeah, I know. And then I've immediately corrected it afterwards.
So he got a
Is that a
CPAP
sample of your
machine.
moan?
Yep.
Hit us with a real one, Jake.
That's like a
I
normal,
would call
like
that
a
a moan.
like a whale
Yeah, that's a
whale sound.
that's a
Pussy
distress
fart.
call.
Yeah, if anything, I was like a white noise machine for the room.
A mouth queef.
Yes, I will. Yeah. Squirt remnant.
Did you say this guy gets a sleep apnea mask?
So the version of sleep apnea mask he has, where it hooks from mouth to asshole, and whenever he moans, it sends an electric charge to his asshole.
Yeah, I guess they've really updated their technology since then.
It's a Brown and Decker. Jake, unfortunately, there's a lot of assaults during this era, and aside from the ones that I just mentioned, between 1979 and 1982, there's dozens of assaults and murders, even, which can be attributed to either him or somebody with the same MO.
Oh, all over Michigan, you said?
Yes.
Yeah. Did he stick to Michigan the whole time?
Initially, but he ends up moving down to Texas.
And the town of Michigan again, what's it called?
Inkster.
Inkster.
Terrorizing ladies. Now, one interesting thing about him is there are rarely sexual assaults, which seems odd with somebody this violent toward women.
He's just a fucking rage, brutal man.
Yeah, most of them come against, he'll either break into apartments or they'll occur on apartment complex property where he's just attacking ladies.
Does he have a type or does he discriminate? Like with the
No, different races,
Okay.
different ages.
And never once a guy.
I don't believe so. I think it's all women, man.
What a fucking pussy.
Yeah, man. Real ball bag. But in 1980, Jake, at this point, he's 27. Pardon me. 1980, where he's 27, he's being suspected by Ann Arbor police. Ann Arbor is just west of Detroit. Yeah. And they're tailing him. So they notice him following a woman, so they bust him. They arrest him for driving on a suspended license. So they're trying to figure out what else they can get him on. They know it's probably him that's been committing all these assaults and murders, but they don't have anything to definitively pin him on.
Yeah.
He knows the heat's on him, and while they're trying to figure out a way to bust him on more severe shit, he takes off for Texas in early 1981. So he gets jobs as a mechanic. He's traveling between Dallas and Houston and Galveston, which is a pretty broad area. And there's women in each time where he's in each of these areas, there's women that go missing, women that are found beaten, women that are attacked and get away. So he's still doing a number.
When you say found beaten, are they still alive?
In some cases, yes. But in some cases, the women are killed.
Or are they beaten to the point where they don't have like brain function, where they can't identify the suspect? You know what I mean?
Yeah, is it like, does he mean to beat these people to death and some of them live?
No, I think it just happens.
Whatever his flavor of the day is.
And he's really generic looking that it would be difficult to pinpoint, like, okay, this is definitely the guy that did it to me.
Dude, what's so scary about this guy is he's so impulsive. It sounds like.
Yeah, it's like no type, no like stabs, beats.
Just goes right up to the door and punches the lady in the face who delivered a newspaper to. Like, yeah.
What if the pizza guy did that to you?
I'd deserve it. He'd be like, enough is enough, Jake.
We're out of Papa Bites tonight because of you. And they're my favorite. And they're my family's favorite. And I was going to bring them Papa Bites.
Yeah, I got your order, Papa and John.
How do you like these ingredients?
Better ingredients, better beatings. Papa John's. So, Jake, he's still committing these crimes all over Texas. And there's one that really gets fucking nasty. In September of 1981, he's attacking a woman by her apartment complex pool. They both fall into the pool, and he ends up drowning her while they're both in the pool. How fucking nuts is that?
That's a bad fucking nightmare.
It is.
Does he view that as like he got an assist? You know what I mean?
Yeah, how do they score that, Mike?
I in my judge opinion, I think if you get murdered in a pool, then when you go to heaven, you get water wings, Jake. Is that what you're looking for?
It's like the second Avatar movie?
No. I mean, like,
Well, you are blue.
Does he take that as like a sign, as a sign from like a higher power that, you know, he's supposed to be doing this? You know what I mean? If you just happen to fall into the pool, and then I'm reading too much into this. Sorry.
Darko Polo. But Jake, fortunately,
Jake gave you the keep going thumbs up.
yeah, I am. Man, Jake, fortunately, his spree doesn't go on for that much longer. Because in May of 1982, he's arrested. And he starts confessing. However, when they ask him exactly how many murders he's committed, he says, there aren't enough fingers and toes in this room to count on. And there were 5 people in the room.
Jesus Christ.
And you think he meant that?
I do.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so I mean...
Over freaking... I think it's over 100.
That's 100 wigglers and tootsies. Now, you're banking on everybody...
Buddy, I can count wigglers and tootsies.
That you're banking on everybody in that room having their proper wigglers and
He
tootsies.
said he wasn't good with numbers, but he's pretty good with wigglers and tootsies, man. I'll tell you that.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah, I'm a Goodwill Hunting when it comes to toes.
Bit of a foot freak.
How you like them slippers?
Now take them off again.
Do you like socks? Neither do I. Let me smell them. Anyway. But dude, so they don't have physical evidence tying him to any of these murders that he cops to. So they offer him a plea. They know that he did it. He's admitted to them, but he's not pleading guilty to the murders. He's telling them, like, I did it, but I'm not going to plead guilty. So he pleads guilty to burglary with intent to murder.
And gets how much?
60 years.
Okay. That's a Texas judge for you, I guess, right?
Well, all right. So he admits to 13 murders, but he's willing to cop the plea because there's a chance they might not be able to get him if they charge him with murder if they went to trial for all these murders.
And it's a death penalty state, right? Texas?
Well, no, he's not sentenced to death for this.
Oh.
But Jake, one thing I want to add before I keep it going is, so this is 1982. In March of 83, he tries to escape. What do you think he does?
Does he dress up like a lady and try to sneak out?
He tries to sneak out, but not like a lady.
Does he dig a hole?
No, he breaks a window and he greases himself up in hair gel.
To be harder to tackle?
I don't know, man.
Or does he think glass isn't going to scrape his body with hair gel?
Brother,
Give him a
none of it
nice
makes
shine.
sense. So he tries to crack the window and
Yeah.
it's just not big enough for him to slip through without cutting the shit out of himself.
Jesus.
So he's trying to break more and more of this window. And he's all greased up at this point.
When the
Little
hair
too greased
the
up
hair
for
gel
his
would
own
cause
head.
an infection, right? Like an immediate infection. You got
Look, let's get
blood.
to that bridge
Okay.
when we cross it, okay?
All right.
Brother, if you're getting butt fucked to sleep every night, an infection is the least of your worries.
True that, Mike.
And he's got a team of prisoners surrounding him to try to prevent the correction officers from seeing what's going on. But they figure out what's going on. But
Wait, for real?
yes,
The
yeah,
rest,
people
of
are
the,
trying
the
to
rest
help
of
him.
the inmates let him just get greased up. Was he naked?
Of course. How else are you going to get greased up?
Oh, I don't know.
They
You
greased
keep
him
your
up.
underwear on, maybe. I mean, you're about to climb through glass with your freaking
I know, man.
twig and berries in danger.
Desperate times call for disparate measures. Right?
Did he even make it out of the window?
He did not know.
Oh no!
He got caught greased up.
And bloody at this point.
Had to have been.
Just Winnie the Pooh.
Just making it way harder to get medical help.
Yeah, can you guys just grease me up with Neosporin? Fast forward to 2004. Jake, it's not long before he's going to get out. All right?
He's still alive?
So he's coming up for parole at this point. In 2004, the Attorney General in Michigan is a guy named Mike Cox.
Wait, after only 20 years, even though he's sentenced to 60?
Well, he's going to be up for parole. So it's like the sentence is 60 years, but
You can get out early.
If there's a possibility of parole, you can get out.
If you grease yourself up just the right amount of times, they might let you out early.
If the glove don't fit, it probably will with some grease. All right. So the Attorney General of Michigan says, all right, we have to, they plead with the public. Look, this guy's in danger of getting out. We know he committed murders here. All right.
Help us report.
Yeah, we
people.
need, if anybody saw anything suspicious during these times, or if you lived around these people at the times of the murders, please come forward. And there's two in particular where they're able to get some help on. And there was one of the documents in one of the two murders that they end up prosecuting him on. The fucking forensic pathologist says the police did not collect any fingerprints from these scenes.
A single one of them?
They did not collect
Come
fingerprints.
on.
So the conviction was almost entirely relying upon eyewitness accounts. Fortunately, the jurors probably pushed aside reasonable doubt and said, like, all right, this guy's going to kill more women if we let him out on the street, so we're going to convict him. So
that's insane.
He's convicted of killing a woman named Helen Dutcher in 2004, and in 2007, he's convicted of killing that one woman, Gloria Steele. And in both cases, he's sentenced to life in prison.
Well, how did they figure out the Gloria Steele one without any hard evidence? Somebody saw him murder her?
I guess, man. I wish I could give you a better answer, but...
No, I'll take your guess, man.
That sucks. How do you have cops on the scene at a murder and not fingerprint?
Your boys are there, man.
Fucking games on later.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I would probably slack off. I'd probably
You're a cop in the first place.
Yeah, you're sitting there just dusting everything. Like this isn't really doing anything.
Hey,
You want to tickle another cop's nose with it?
Yeah. I kind of mixed all the DNA.
But Jake, this is kind of sad. John, you might want to hold his hand for this one. But July 21st, 2007, Coral Watts, he passes away due to prostate cancer, which also took our friend O.J. Simpson.
Whoa.
Wow. A double cancer win tonight.
Well, for him, yeah. But there's a neat book where I found most of this information called Hidden Brutality by a fellow named Jack Smith. So if you're interested in learning more, you can read that. But I
think I've learned plenty.
I'm with you, man. This is a pretty bad person. But Jake, at minimum, he killed 13, likely over 100.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, man. And only convicted of 2 murders.
Would he have gone up for parole again in 2014?
If they didn't accuse...
yeah. They already put the nail in the coffin, and then he died.
Yeah.
So, well...
He's passed away, Jake.
Happy birthday in hell, you piece of shit.
Man, another one. That sucks, dude.
Well, he's dead, so...
Yeah.
We're all doing all right.
Yeah, we're doing fine now.
Bad guy.
I don't like him much.
I don't either, man. I could usually find something redeeming in just about everybody we cover, but this is one where I'm just like... Psh.
Yeah, even moving the furniture around as a prank is not enough for me.
Yeah, shove it and suck it, buddy. Speaking of shove it and suck it, Jake, how's your spring been?
It's been great, man. A lot of shoving. Not as much sucking, but...
On whose end?
Yeah.
You don't gotta be doing the sucking with your mouth.
Wait, what?
There's ways to do it with your south mouth.
Teach me your ways, John.
What he's trying to tell you is, Jake, if you shove a popsicle in your ass, that popsicle will disappear.
Dude, with those Flintstone push pops, just push it in my ass, it comes out the top.
Yeah, if you stand on your head, you're going to get a tasty treat in a few hours.
Butt freeze.
Ow, 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 ow. Yeah.
Have you ever tested the limits of your anus?
No.
No, would you?
No.
What would it take?
Nothing.
Not with, obviously, you're not shoving stuff up there, are you? But you must have tested it the other way, right?
Have you ever accidentally sat on a carrot?
No.
Bugs Bunny
you?
Bugs Bunny
Didn't
style.
you buy a butt plug?
I did.
Yeah. So shut the fuck up.
I didn't like it. I'm just asking, man.
Have you ever shared an upside down stool with 4 other guys?
4 other
Just
guys?
One of
Just
them's
my
got to be
friends.
there to
Yeah.
spin the stool, buddy.
Yeah.
That's
What about
good. That's fine.
What about you, John? What kind of butt stuff are you into?
No, nobody will ever see it. Nobody will ever know what it looks like.
Oh, no.
That's for Lord's eyes only, baby. Only he can look at my B.
Can we make this promise now? If you die before me, can I get 5 minutes alone with it?
You can separate the portion of my ashes that are my asshole and keep them with you in a locket around your neck.
Can you text your wife right now to promise me this?
Okay. Hey, Siri.
Oh my God.
No, don't do it. Don't. Oh, she messaged me. Oh, shit, it's fine.
Okay.
She's watching live.
Hey Siri, this is John.
Siri's like, oh, did you say wake the baby?
That's what that act is called, Jake. That's what you say to a guy in the restroom if you're just like, if you're finished at Applebee's, you mind waking the baby?
Hey, the glory hole's over at TGI Fridays, you freak. You're in the wrong chain restaurant, my friend. It's one door down.
It's my favorite gay cover band.
One door down.
Yeah.
Still, they just play Superman.
Yeah. If I go gay for a weekend, will you still call me Superman? What's new in your lives?
Shit. Rockies are getting their fucking asses handed to them, having a terrible season as usual.
Well, they don't call them the smoothies.
And then a few more days I can root for the Phillies again, who are, thanks to playing the Rockies right now, starting to come up above 500. So the rest of the season should be fun
Yeah.
for them.
Man, the smoothies would be a jersey I would rock all the time.
Oh, I would like that.
Yeah.
Last name Jamba.
The juice is loose.
It is.
You need one of these, Scroat?
Give them one.
They're going to get one. Tomorrow's trash night, right?
It
You
is,
said
yeah.
that earlier.
Yeah, we're celebrating trash night early, baby.
Yeah, and if you need more, I got plenty more in there.
I'm celebrating 420 early tomorrow with my
yeah?
Rockies
Oh, hell
game.
yeah.
Yeah. Gonna get so high I don't know where my seats are again.
What's the most clear-cut thing that you've forgotten under the influence?
I, sophomore year of college, was getting back into skateboarding, and I got, the only thing I wanted for Christmas that year was a skateboard. Got a nice new skateboard. Come around springtime when it's time to go out and skate. I live 2 blocks from a Burger King. Skated there high as shit. 2 blocks.
Yeah.
Could have just walked.
Yeah.
Ate my Burger King in there so high and walked out of there without my skateboard.
Oh, no.
It was like a
no.
fucking $150 brand new skateboard, maybe more. And I don't think I skated again for like 5 years. I was like, that's a loss, dude. That's an L that I can never tell my parents about.
Yeah. Did they ever ask about it?
No, I don't think so. No, they're probably happy I was done skateboarding.
What kind of board was it?
Santa Cruz.
Man.
I got talked up by the shop employee.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gave me like,
See, this
all
is
top
cedar
line
wood,
shit.
buddy. Yeah.
wait, isn't it supposed to be maple? This guy's fucking me.
Sure it wasn't a Santa Luz.
All right. Hey, man. I'm still not over it.
I'm sorry. Well, you did just get 15 fucking skateboards in the mail.
Yeah.
True. I do have a quiver now at my home.
When you left the Burger King, did you leave with a Burger King frown?
What's the pun? What's the joke? Crown. It rhymes with crown.
You ever
No,
see
I did wear a crown. I was so high, Jake.
Jake, have you ever seen when a woman's crowning?
I have not. Have you?
Oh, yeah. I've seen every movie like that.
Oh, man.
What do you mean?
Do you remember seeing,
Every movie like that.
there was a movie that came out. Do you remember a PBS series called Nova?
Yes, I remember that series. I never saw it.
Well, there was one called Nova Sex, and one of my boys recorded it. And it was one of those things where you call everybody over to the kid with the VCR's house,
Yeah.
and he's like, you got to watch this. And we watched a baby being born.
It was a PBS
It
documentary.
was, yeah.
You and your boys are just crying.
Yeah.
This is so beautiful.
It was intense, man.
Yeah.
and it's.
Did anybody get hard from the birth?
I wasn't checking.
Get the fuck out of here.
You weren't
really?
checking yet?
No.
I guess it's still a couple years down the line for you and your boys. Is it real crowning in the movie Knocked Up, or is it a fake?
It has to be.
I don't
fake.
remember Knocked Up.
They show it for 1 split second.
Yeah.
Do you think an actual baby was in that pussy?
You tell me. You're the pussy expert.
And is the baby sag like at that point? Yeah.
It comes out with a voucher in its hand. Wait, was it already in there? Can humans grow vouchers? We're gonna have to change some SAG insurance laws.
Yeah, they changed it. That's for sure. Man, dude, I don't think I've ever had a desire to see a baby being born out of a vagina. I think Knocked Up is the only thing that. Yeah, now that you said
same.
that, that's the only vision of it. And I'm like, I'm good.
Same.
Yeah.
None of you guys watched your baby coming out of your wives?
I did. My wife had a C-section though.
Okay.
Yeah, same.
And you were on the other side of the curtain for it?
I was actually at a Madden tournament. I was on the bus.
You were wearing
luckily
a
I had the
headset
new-
talking to her.
Google Glasses beta version and could watch. No, it was a C-section.
God,
and I begged to see the other side of it. I wanted to see those guts.
Let me see it.
I want to see the guts I've been getting in all these years. You know what I mean? Let me see her bangs. Oh, yeah, I see my marks right there.
And the doctor's like, who is John? It says John was here. W-U-Z?
Oh, man.
Can you write that on the pussy walls?
Are those Cinnabon bites in there?
That's how I leave my love load, baby. Well, Wendy's got a new Cinnabon rival breakfast option.
Really?
Just like the tiny Cinnabon. It's like the middle part of a Cinnabon.
Disgusting.
What, you don't like Cinnabon? It's like the classic mall treat.
He feels betrayed, man.
It's too much. Here's the deal. I do. You serve me those Cinnabites
And you'll
in
never get
the
over it.
most deceptive way possible. I feel like if you feed somebody a Cinnabite, you should ask for consent first.
Look, I'll never stick anything else in your mouth again, okay?
All right, well,
Not after all that complaining.
you could put anything in my mouth as long as it doesn't bust.
Well, I still have nothing else in mind.
Guess where I'm not going.
Even a mall Cinnabon, you're against it?
That's too much, man.
Now
Yeah,
it's
I'm not
ruined.
going to eat it
Yeah.
at the fucking mall, but I would love to take one home one day.
It's
Yeah, I wouldn't
disgusting.
eat it right there over the trash can or anything.
Annie Ann's is better.
Yeah, it is.
A regular cinnamon or original with salt?
They have like a dipping
Any.
sauce, right?
I think any even they got the pretzel hot dogs. I think are
Yeah,
better.
they're
than
good.
the cinnamon.
That's savory. It's not the same category.
Yeah. The
You
Different
said mall
categories.
treat. You
cinnamon
said mall
pretzels.
treat.
The cinnamon pretzels, they give you icing to dip in.
I meant Cinnabon in all form, and its purest form is the mall treat.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about this? Do you think you could attract ladies if you smeared an Annie Ann's pretzel on yourself?
The scent of it?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, give me an Axe body
That's-
spray.
Mike, you may have just cracked something right there, dude.
I'm going to try it. The next time the three of us go out together, Jeff, if you want to come too and try this out, I'd be more than welcome to have you smearing this on yourself as well. But I think we should all rub Annie Ann's pretzels on ourselves to see the difference in ladies approaching.
What if we did this? What if you just did it?
Go on.
And me and Jake stayed home.
Where would you send me?
Let's see.
Curves.
Dude, there would be a George Floyd level riot at Curves if I walked in there, doused in Annie Ann's. Say her name, ATN. Say her name, ATN.
You do need to have a piece of a pretzel around your penis when they finally rip your pants off, though.
No,
Yes,
no,
you can't
we want
actually-
more, man.
No.
What if I left the trail leading to my house?
I think you're getting in trouble here.
Rats.
But my wife loves a good bit. So if I informed her ahead of time, look, there might be some triceratops knocking at the door, but it's for a bit.
Better than a triceratops, I guess.
Bunch of extinct bitches coming to the door.
But I think that would smell good, and that would be an appealing scent to ladies.
I agree with you. I agree with you so much that I don't even think we have to do the experiment.
I kind of want to wear a pretzel necklace under the shirt, though.
If anything, yeah, something you can just chomp on.
Like a candy necklace.
I'm going to need another necklace. He's got 13 necklaces
He
with
was
him.
trying to bake it around his neck so he just had it in the oven.
He's too fast. Did you say fat or fast?
I think if we do it, I'll do Cinnabon scent.
All right.
You do Annie Ann's, and you do.
Hold on, let me think.
Jersey Turnpike sludge.
Ew. Ew.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah. Wow, that's weird. No change.
Now, do you think with us smearing these on ourselves would leave us visibly greasy?
Yes.
All right.
I'm gonna avoid above the neck.
All right.
You just want to put it on your pulse points. Where you want to put the scent.
A little behind your
Where
ear.
the blood beats. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Your wrists, your neck.
Can I request insomnia cookies or like crumble, something like that?
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna go for.
Yeah.
Or Panera.
Brother, I mean, I'll just cover you in peanut butter if you want to do it like that.
I'm fine with that. That's lifelong
Do you like
dream
crumble?
of mine.
Crumbles are heavy as hell. They're like
They are
little
heavy.
cakes.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I like them that much.
I'm creating a damn Peter personal pain with this motherfucker. Yeah, so what would the end game be for us?
Yeah, I don't know.
To see how many neck kisses we could get
Whoa, man.
from men and women.
I gotta have the guard up. I'm gonna have one of those dog cones. But if the lipstick hits the cone, it counts.
All right.
If your neck's not available, you know they're gonna be chomping at those balls. So you better wear your chastity belt that
Should
night.
I wear a dog cone around my neck and then around my hips too?
Yeah, reverse dog code. It's like a skirt.
Just top to bottom.
Yeah.
Cone.
Jake, what if you're just in a giant hamster ball? but it's got holes in it so you can get the scent.
Oh my
How are we
God.
gonna get him in a Fogo to Shone in that thing?
Not near the stairs, guys. Not near the stairs.
Can you push him back to our table? Oh man.
Yeah, dude, that Fogo trip is overdue.
Yeah, when is it gonna happen, man?
Yeah,
Let's do it.
we gotta have another business meeting.
Let's do it right now.
You gonna Zoom with the Fogo manager?
Oh, they're
Just have them feed it to you through FaceTime.
they're closed, man.
Are they? You said it like you were actually gonna go right now.
I would destroy so many meats right now.
Imagine an all you can eat late at night.
Damn, that would be amazing.
Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't really promoted more of a Fogo to go. You know?
What are they gonna do? Weigh it? The fun is in the challenge, Simon. You know.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, maybe they give you a weighted plate. You go online, you pick the types of meat
I mean, you can
want.
order steaks to go.
Yeah.
They do to-go options, but it's just like a la carte fucking menu
There's no
stuff.
fun
I'm saying like
No.
grab bag stuff.
I think
You know
if
what I
you're
mean?
going to get a steak, you might as well get it somewhere else
Yeah.
to go.
Yeah. The one
It
thing
completely defeats the purpose.
here's the thing I don't like.
You must be the dumbest motherfucker on this planet if you're getting to go from Fogo to Show.
Of course, yeah, I would never do that.
All right.
But the thing I hate about
I thought you
going
would.
there, no, every time I'm in there, I wish I had like a Tupperware suit that I was wearing that I could just, never let
I
that
used to
paddle.
think about that. Cargo pants with some plastic
yes.
bags inside.
But the one thing my only bone to pick with Fogo is they really
T-bone.
hit you hard with like the garlic chicken.
Like
Like
they
it's
try to
always-
fill you up on the cheap meats.
Yeah.
You got to stay strong, brother. You got to tell them what you want, what you're looking for. I'm looking for bacon wrapped filet. I'm looking
Yeah,
for a
dude.
picana. Bring the picana. Bring the New York strip, baby. Though I do like this chicken. I like the
Everything's
sausage
good,
a lot.
man. Oh, the sausage might be my favorite.
I like to
man.
try to get one of everything.
Yeah.
And if I especially like something, I ask for that again.
I like to pull the sausages off the sword like Tom from Tom and Jerry used to eat fish.
They let you do that?
Yeah, they will. You just gotta know how to ask.
Yeah, I know how you ask. You put a fucking $50 bill on the guy's fly with your mouth.
Putty, please.
Disculpe-me, senor.
Nope. I gotta unzip with my teeth,
Say when.
put it in, and then zip it back up.
Mike said, say when to the waiter.
Fucking Benny Hill, the waiter, has the coaster now, and he's
Dude.
feeding him.
Yeah. I hate that. You sit down and like, okay, you guys can go to the salad bar. I'm like, you can go fuck yourself.
Yeah. Okay.
It is. Oh no, I disagree.
Oh, I just went actually.
Yeah.
I just got back. I'm so fast.
I could go just for the salad bar.
Come
I
on.
go up and I pretend. For one round, I get like a little bit of meat and cheese kind of situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing green.
For the 30 seconds that you don't have a guy with a meat in front of you.
yeah,
to
yeah.
like
Do they know I'm here at least? I do fuck around with these sides heavy though.
Delicious.
I love the
Yeah,
polenta.
dude, I
I
love
could eat
those.
100
the
pieces
rolls,
of
the
that goddamn bread.
polenta, and the mashed potatoes are really freaking good, man.
They are, man.
I don't mind digging into those. I don't feel like I'm cheating or not getting the most out of it. I leave that place so physically ill feeling that I know I won, you know?
Here's where I'm at. It's not even about beating them. It's about, did I make my tongue feel good?
Yeah, it made it feel so good that my tummy feel bad. That's how you do it.
But
This is how I win.
But it doesn't.
I win when I lose, Mike.
Yeah, fucking uncured hams over here. But my point is, even if it's garlic chicken, if you're happy and you're full, you got your money's worth.
Yeah, I like
Man.
tasting everything.
Yeah.
The garlic chicken is like one of the only thing that kind of goes beyond just a meat smoky flavor, you know?
Yeah.
Get a little garlic in there. It's nice with a bite of mashed potatoes.
Oh my God.
You guys ever valet a car when you go there?
No.
I've done it.
What do you mean?
I've done it.
That's,
There's a little
that
valet
seems,
out front.
in my mind, $50 minimum. How much does it really
It's like
cost?
20, 25, I think.
That's not bad because isn't
No.
the garage like $25 anyway?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
garage is $25, and also street parking. Like it's impossible.
Impossible, yeah.
And then if you do it, you have to like do it at least for like $10, and then re-up probably
Mm-hmm.
because I'm staying for a while. So
I usually just go to King of Prussia, Fogo.
Oh, do you?
because,
Okay.
I
You don't have to
don't
deal with.
I don't want to see or deal with homeless people.
yeah, there's a lot.
True.
There's a lot, and they're hungry.
I know.
And there's a bunch of dudes inside with a meat.
And I'm
Say-
raking a
say
fucking
when.
anti-ins.
We should bring a homeless guy with us, just a stinky fella,
Oh my God.
and is really bother everybody. But we'll do that at a rival. There's 3 chains in Philly that are all you can eat meat.
Chima's good.
Yeah.
I
There's
don't know
a
the third
third one
one.
that I just saw for the first time the other day.
Really?
It's in
It said
Center
it's
City,
been there
right?
for- yeah.
Yeah.
Said it's been there for a while. Must be really third tier if it's
Yeah.
not even on my fat fucking lexicon, you know?
Yeah, we got to go to that, man.
Yeah, I clock in around 45 to an hour nonstop. Don't even look at me unless you have a stick full of meat.
Man.
And don't pull your penises out again. Not talking about that kind of meat stick.
You don't want
Fool me once.
You don't want to take a picanha at this?
Yeah, I think about like the 20. Once I get into the early 20s, that's when I'm like, oh no, 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 I'm gonna get full. Oh no.
20 minutes?
Yeah.
I don't know. I my stomach just keeps expanding like when I do that.
You rise to the challenge.
I do. I do purposely do something before I go there.
Yeah.
Get it stretched out. Make sure you're drinking water. Don't
Yeah.
want your fucking belly to get little.
I feel like you access the same part of your brain like when you're getting fucked by your uncle. Where it's like, I'm going to get through this. No matter how intense or how painful this gets, I'm going to do it.
We will endure.
I am sorry that happened to you, Mike. You know I am. I'll always be sorry for that. Not for doing it, but you know.
Yeah. Didn't you initiate? No. I'm sorry.
It's not your fault.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's not your fault, Mike.
It's not your fault.
But I really want that meat.
It's not your fault.
Are we still Fogo or my uncle?
Now we're on to the Goodwill Hunting bit.
Okay, yeah.
God damn it. I will fucking destroy a waiter's life at Fogo. It's the manager that you have to give hell. Then she will give hell to all the minions.
What would you
So
give
I don't
hell
have to do
about?
it individually.
Meat selection?
Yes, yeah. If they're purposely...
Yes, they do it, man.
Yeah, I know. They try to keep the... There's like a horn that plays when the filet comes out. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
everybody in the restaurant knows.
And they jump up.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
You got to be on fucking point with it. Just say it's filet. I won't know the difference.
Yeah, I took the paddle and I brought the game headbands and I just put it on that so they know, get your ass over here.
Get a little fucking pole like at a festival.
Yeah.
How do you get a second thing? It's green on both sides.
Just walk in wearing.
Bring your own custom coaster. They try to cut you off. You just look up smiling, drooling mashed potatoes.
No, sir. What?
It's always been green.
Oh, man. Could you do that for a day? Could you do that? Get there as soon as it opens?
An hour is all I have.
Never
in me.
leave.
We should. That should be what we try. How long can we stay?
Before we get asked to leave?
Yes.
I don't want to be banned.
Well, we should try in an off hour when it's not likely that they'll give us any shit. It shouldn't be a permission thing. It should be a personal challenge thing, right?
Okay.
And then it'll be a plus if they say, guys, you've had enough.
Yeah, that will be.
You've both all shit in the fucking chairs.
4 times. Yeah. Well, you're allowed to get up and use the bathroom. So you can get up, stretch
it's
your
not
legs,
prison.
walk back in. No, I know. But I mean, like, in some places, like if you go to a baseball game, if you want to go outside, like,
Oh, yeah, I could go have a cigarette.
Yeah.
I could fucking, pull the old trigger. I would never. I have tried it there.
Why? Just to eat more food?
Just to eat more food,
God,
Mike.
man.
I'm fucking twisted, man.
I know. I can tell.
you know what would be a good move?
I have tried to throw up in that bathroom.
Have you?
Yes.
I respect you for
I don't
that.
think I've ever successfly made myself throw up. It's really hard for me to do.
Yeah.
Oh, I have.
I think
learned
I've
at
done
an
it
early
accidentally
age.
brushing my teeth more than I've done it with my finger. You can pull it?
I think so, yeah.
You trained yourself as a child?
Yeah, like when all this, like, the Big Brother videos started coming out and CKY.
That's what
There are a lot
your
of throwing up
contribution
happening.
was?
Oh, yeah. I was the puker, bruh. Puker. That was, yeah.
Hey, what's up, puke?
Yeah, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do an ollie. So I was like, I'll be the throw up guy. We
Good
need a
for
throw
you.
up guy? Yeah.
Do you still think you have that lack of, or that gag flex? You want to test it out? See how many uncut sausages you can stuff down there at Fogo?
Right? Oh, man.
He's not even showing there's a crowd around you.
I can do it fast. Like, really, I could do it fast.
Do what fast, Jake?
Throw up.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let's do it in the parking lot.
I don't feel like it.
Oh, yeah, I understand. I completely
And also, I
understand
haven't
that.
eaten dinner yet. So I'm like,
Yeah, I'm not trying to see that bile, dude.
yeah, that's what you're going to get.
Let's just go
You'll
hit,
get the bile.
Let's go hit Denny's and then...
Hear me out. Here's a way. Well, I guess no, never mind. This doesn't work. I thought this would be a good way to get a free meal at Fogo, but is you have somebody go in and pull the fire alarm, and then you go back in when everyone gets back in and be like, oh, yeah, we were here the whole time. Like, but then you have to pay at the end. I forgot about that part.
Well...
We already paid. Sit down at someone else's.
Yeah, we paid before the alarm. Isn't that what everybody did?
Yeah. I'm not
I don't know if that's
schemer.
going to work.
I'm not a schemer, guys. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
clearly.
I mean, it's so expensive.
You're going to end up paying for another table.
Mike, have you ever dined and dashed?
Unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah.
I used to do it at the Denny's where I met my wife.
You did it more than once at the same place?
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah.
God, you're a piece of shit.
Well, I didn't know it was bad at the time
Yeah.
because now I know that the fucking waitress has to cover the cost.
How old were you?
19.
Oh, my God. Legal adult. Piece of shit. Has anybody been to a Phillies game yet this year?
No.
Not yet. No.
Is Manco and Manco open or closed? It says temporarily closed on Google Maps.
I saw they got a Primo's there now at the ballpark. And they got mozzarella sticks now
Where?
at the ballpark.
Just at any of the regular hot dog stand places?
I don't know which place is serving them,
Trying to
but
figure out what I'm going to eat tomorrow.
they put
Probably
out a
gonna get
video showing all the new fare, and
Okay.
mozzarella sticks and Primos were part
That
of it.
Schwarber burger looked really good.
What is it?
It's really
Like
a
a ton of shit?
yeah. It's like a ton of shit. So
I don't know
I
if
think
you
it
like things
replaced
like
the
that.
Schmitter. You know what I mean?
The
Like, remember
Schmitter's
that?
too much, man.
That
Schmitter was
that too much.
okay. They didn't have. It was like one little instance of each ingredient. You know what I mean? It wasn't like.
Yeah, I think the Schwarber burger is like the copy of the Schmitter, but it's like different ingredients.
They're trying to bring back the heart of the Schmitter.
Yeah. What we got, Jeff? What do you see?
Yeah, it's got a whole bunch of shit on it. It's got a onion ring, a couple onion rings on it, bacon, cherry pepper relish, Cooper Sharp, a half pound burger, and smoked barbecue brisket.
I knew there was going to be brisket on it.
What is that called? The Schwarberger?
Yeah, it's actually looks pretty good.
No.
$23 though.
What kind of cheese is that, Jeff?
Cooper American Sharp.
Yeah, Cooper Sharp.
I've paid more for a burger before.
That's an unbiteable burger.
Yeah.
I'd rather have a flat boy. Give me a slider. Shit, I mean it's a ballpark, man. Give me a damn head first slider.
Do you ever have the Village Whiskey burgers?
No, always heard about it.
Man, so good. I had the $30 burger one time, and now it's
Where's
probably $40.
Where's it, Jake?
It's right where Helium is on the corner, right across from Shake Shack.
Yeah, I'm asking if it's worth it.
Oh yeah, it was worth. Oh, sorry, I thought you said where is it? Yeah, it was
Worth it clearly 3 times.
I know I'm fucking stupid, so I don't.
Clearly wasn't worth it.
Yeah.
What's the best burger you've ever had there?
I mean the regular burger's fine. That's what I switched to after trying the expensive one.
What makes the other one $30?
I think it's the type
Wagyu
of
meat or something?
something like that. Yeah,
Shit. Some Wagyu.
that's the first place that made me aware of duck fries. I didn't know that was a thing.
Just fried in duck fat.
Yeah.
Okay, quack, quack. I haven't had it in a while, but I think Five Guys might be my favorite burger.
Yeah.
I don't get them anymore.
How come?
They're-
So expensive?
I never see them. They're expensive to get delivered. Every once in a while, if there's like a buy one, get one on Uber Eats, I'll get them. But as far as like that kind of burger, I will get Shake Shack every once in a while.
I think Shake Shack, it's okay, but way overrated.
Yeah.
It's less than Five Guys, though, at this point.
I just like the whole Five Guys thing. Plus, the floors are greasy.
And the fries are fucking endless, even if you get small.
Yeah, Five Guys packs a bag of fries like they're an X packing your shit up.
Yeah. And they also have that giant box of peanuts for you to just go nuts on.
For me to try to win a lawsuit on and fail multiple times.
The Shake Shack though, I used to eat it all the time, but then one time I took a bite and I was like, huh, this burger's purple. And then I got like violently sick that night and I was like, all right, well, I'm never going to eat it again.
Oh, no. I like that they're red in the middle, but that sounds like it was not
Yeah.
being cooked hardly.
I didn't even question it. I was like, huh, that's weird, purple.
Was it the Shake Shack near Helium?
Yeah.
Well, I've had dozens of burgers since, and
Yeah, dude, yeah, it
I'm
was probably
still alive.
It was probably 2015, 2016.
Damn, you haven't had a Shake Shack burger since?
Yeah, I used to love it too, man. The crinkle fries.
What about the chicken sandwich? You just fear the whole restaurant now?
Oh yeah, I mean, if they can't do a fucking burger,
The cheese.
can't do chicken.
That thing's deep fried. There's an alarm that goes off.
Jeff, what's your favorite burger?
I'm with you on the Five Guys.
Yeah, delicious,
You
man.
can. It's fresh. They're making them there, and then like you get a million like
Whatever you
toppings
want,
that
yeah.
you can
Yeah, the
customize it on.
toppings, unlimited options for those are pretty sweet.
yeah.
Yeah, I might get that tomorrow.
Wait, you just brought it back in memory. Can we tell them about the alarms going off at the rest stop when we stopped?
Oh,
on the
yeah,
way
yeah.
up
I
to
did
Boston?
forget about that.
We went
What did we get?
to
Nathan's.
it was Nathan's
Yeah.
hot dogs, and the whole time we're waiting for the order, the alarms are going off, and everyone is just running around like frantic, right?
They can't figure out how to stop cooking something.
And we were like, what's their problem? Like, and then we go to leave, and the rest stop across the street, across the highway, is on fire.
Unrelated,
Yeah.
but, you know, looking back, I bet there's people wish that they were in the fire one. Man, paid time off? That would have been sweet.
That would have been nice.
Culver's is my my new, can't wait to have another one. I think Culver's is better than Shake Shack, better than Five Guys.
Oh, I've never had it.
Yeah.
It is good if you ever get the opportunity. Double butter burger. You can put whatever you want on it there, too.
Is that where you got your grilled cheese?
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you
The
ever
burger
had-
was so good, I wanted to try every single thing on the menu.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
And having a grilled cheese at a fast food restaurant, I don't think is the right place. So I'm back on the burger.
Have you guys tried Freddy's yet?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
What is
Similar to Five Guys, I feel like, with the type of burger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it a chain?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so like a little, maybe a regional chain.
Oh, yeah, I've
shakes.
seen those. I've never had them.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like a Friendly's logo almost. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, they're like Midwest maybe.
Seems Midwestern-y. You know what I haven't had in a while that I would like to get? Charcoal pit.
Yeah.
Charcoal pit is fucking banging.
That big bowl of ice cream, baby.
Grilled cheeses from there are good.
I've never had
It's
that.
like my favorite grilled cheese.
That actually, now that you bring it up, that might be another favorite burger.
Burger's good there. I always get like the littlest burger because I want to get a hot dog and a grilled cheese too.
Because it pairs well with your penis.
The hot dog
Both.
or the littlest burger?
Both, yeah.
Hey, you know what's good
How'd you know they
burgers?
nicknamed my penis and balls the littlest burgers?
I read the children's book about it.
There's a children's book?
It is, yeah.
I
my
wish
God.
there wasn't.
Unfortunately, it's a pop-up book.
You take it back to the store. Hi, this is supposed to be a pop-up book.
Even more unfortunate, it's flat.
You can't really tell.
Oh man,
It popped up and got flatter.
have you tried the burgers at Salad Works yet?
No, just sweet green.
Yeah.
Well, even we're done talking about burgers.
Sweet green is fucking terrible.
I mean, what's the point of me going there?
There is no
Spend
point.
$20
Don't waste your
on
time.
something that I'm gonna
Don't
throw
go
out
there.
half of, more than half of.
It's like
Jeff, they're a sponsor.
that sucks.
It's just it's like $20 for $5 worth of lettuce, right?
Basically, and like quinoa and like all just it's like fucking rabbit food.
Get it out of there, dude.
Yeah.
Any protein? Can you get grilled chicken in it?
I don't know. It just it tastes like shit.
Man.
It's the worst thing I think I've ever
Do you have
had.
to weigh this stuff, like the salad and stuff? I try to like honey grow. I gotta avoid places like that. When there's a scale,
Oh, God, honey grow's delicious, man.
yeah. When there's a scale involved,
What's the scale for?
isn't there a scale at honey grow where they weigh your
No, they
your
make
fat
it.
face? They make you get on a slab. Maybe
No,
that guy
I think
didn't
you
work
get
there.
treated differently at places than I
Yeah,
do.
maybe that guy didn't work there. He just you didn't go out to the van where they had the scale to weigh.
I've been to the Grow Van. It's where they make you grow.
Did you guys know the origin story for honey grow?
Don't.
It's what Peter Dinklage's mother used to say to him. That's why I don't eat there. It's too sad.
Dinklage, we love you, and we want you to know that. And you're fine at any height.
The company has fared much better as Honey Grow than the company named after what Peter Dinklage's dad used to call him. Another noodle place. This one was called Faggot Get Big.
And we'll end the episode right before that. Just right before that part. Like we both knew.
Delicious food, man. But
I want to.
did you want another beer, Jake?
No, he wants to be in that car going.
I wanted to be in this car driving into the lake.
Stopping me from cracking the window. Just let the water take us.
Jeff, can you hang out after the episode so I can make an apology video just for future reference?
Just let the water take us is what Dinklage's mother always used to say at the water park.
Yo, Mike's brain is doing like a grand finale fireworks right now.
Yeah, and somebody accidentally lit them all off at once. And the barge out at sea looks like people are jumping off of it. And there's no lifeboats.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Great White.
Oh, man. That poor little thing, man.
He's doing fine.
Do you think he's a nice man?
I heard that he was not.
Really?
I've heard that as well. And I hear that from subreddits, so I don't know whether to take that with a grain of salt, which,
Or pepper.
I mean,
Is what his mother used to measure him with.
Yes. That's good.
I mean, how can you be an asshole as a midget?
Because you're at asshole level. You see eye to eye with
You've
asshole
smelled
all
them,
day
man.
long.
But I mean, just come on, man. Like you beat the system. You're not an elf. Like you're not a freak sideshow. Like you are a legitimate actor.
Would you say he's A-list or B-list?
I think he's lowercase A-list.
I think that's perfect.
That's a, yeah.
I think that's exactly correct.
What would you say he is?
I concur.
A minus. A minus, about 1.5 feet.
I think he's AW list.
What's the W stand for?
Aw. It's got to be so hard not to pick him up.
I don't know. He's probably pretty dense.
I bet he lifts weights.
I bet you couldn't throw him.
I can't.
I can't.
Do you think I can?
Yeah, you can do 50 push-ups.
Thank you.
You could roof that guy.
Jake would launch him into the fucking sun.
I would try not to.
You would. Dude, once you get him, it's like holding a Nerf howler. You have to tear your rotator cuff just seeing how far you can throw this fucking thing.
I was just playing with one of those today.
Hopefully the howler.
Yes, yes, the howler.
Yeah.
Just thanks for clarifying.
That's not a nice thing to call a screaming midget, Jake. What were you paying? $5,000 with him?
Jake, how hard do you have to throw him to get the whistle?
Oh my god.
All right, I gotta piss.
All right. Well, this has been fun. Jake, do you want to promote anything before we go?
Yeah. So we're at the Dojo Comedy on May 4th, right?
Yep.
May 2nd, if you're in the Philly area, I'm going to be doing the Kings Highway show.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's so much fun. Dave's the man. So if you're in the area, please come out. It's going to be a good time. Yeah. And follow me on social media, all that stuff, if you haven't already. I'm 2 subscribers away from 800 on YouTube.
Oh, nice.
Yay!
Yeah. I don't know what I'm going to do with that, but yeah.
Wee!
But thank you. How about you, John?
Yeah, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Johnny Delco. And come to our Chicago show that we added
Yeah.
in Chicago.
Yeah, check us out. The ticket links for all these will be in the YouTube show description. So if you're watching this on YouTube, just look in the show description and you'll see the link for all these. But like Jake said, we'll be in Morris Plains, New Jersey on May 4th. We'll be in Chicago. The last weekend in May.
Yep.
And we have 3 shows there. The first 2 are sold out. Third show, there's still tickets left. April 27th, I'm doing Mike Rainey and Friends, and these 2 are friends. So they're going to be on, as is my dear friend, fastball pitcher Bob Gutierrez.
Oh, nice.
No way.
Yeah, man.
That's awesome.
He's a treat. He's a former athlete, and he's got a lot of wisdom to share about being a former athlete.
I can't wait to see him.
If you've never seen him perform, he is a fucking whirling dervish. You're going to love it. And then finally, June 1st at the Ethical Society in Center City, Philadelphia, I'm doing another Mike Rainey and Friends where I'll be there with John Kensel and the Do-Rag and the Deer Tag Boys.
Dude, that's awesome.
So all these links will be in the show description under this YouTube video. And I can't wait to do these fucking shows, Jake.
Dude, this has been so much fun. Going out and meeting people.
Agreed, homie.
You just talked about Dinklage getting picked up.
I did, yeah.
You got picked up in Hartford.
I did. A man did.
A man picked you up. And you embraced it.
Yeah, my feet were dangly.
Yeah. Yeah. I picked him up back for you, though. It was Sean, right? Sean, I know you're watching, buddy. Man.
Thank you for defending my honor like that.
Hey,
Jake.
listen, I will always defend your honor. If a man picks you up, I'm going to go after him. Just know that, chat.
Thank you.
Yes. Anytime for you, Mike.
Yeah, it did feel a little King Kongy. But we're having a blast, baby.
Yeah, we are, man. Everyone's been so cool, and just thank you guys so much for coming out to the shows. It's truly the best, and you guys just make it just awesome.
Yeah, come see us. We're happy to hang out after, and as always, if you need somebody threatened, let us know. But in the meantime, if you're watching this on Patreon, thank you for being a patron. It's because of you we're able to do all the fun shit we do and to keep this shit going. If you're not a patron yet, consider joining our Patreon at patreon.com/LilStinkers. That's LILSTINKERS. Get every episode a week early. You get extra episodes. We do Patreon exclusive live streams most weeks of the month. We do book club meetings. We do movie watch-alongs. We do sneaker news every month. There's a ton of bang for your buck here. That's $4 a month or $40 for the entire year, and you're set.
I mean, that's less than an Uber Eats order. Like
It is.
I keep saying that, but
it
it's
is.
the truth.
That's a good way to
Yeah.
contextualize it.
And also, like, you can get involved. Like, you don't just watch; you participate. Like, we write letters to. We wrote a letter to Jodi Arias.
We're due to write another. I don't know if I want to write to her again,
No.
but I do want to write to somebody else because I need to talk to murderers.
We'll write something else, and we'll have the chat helps us out with everything.
Yep.
So you can be a part of the process, and we unveil it on air together. Another thing we just put up. So we just had our Patreon celebration for when we hit 2,000.
Yep.
We did a Stinkers event where anyone could come and jump for free at the Sky Zone and watch me try to escape the foam pit. Thanks to Mike for setting this up, and John,
Thanks to you for doing it, man.
and watching John do a kickflip. It was so much fun. And then we just got video of that was put out. Jeff did quotes. Did you see that for John's kickflip?
I don't know.
Unbelievable.
I'm John's harshest critic, and I think he nailed it.
I think he did too, man. It was so cool. And he did. But the one thing there's a awesome video that it's so much fun. So just join the Patreon just to check that out because it's so good. And the one thing the video didn't get though was John doing this really sick pop shove it in motion. Like, I mean, I was like half tempted to talk to John about making a skate video after this.
We will. We'll get
Yeah.
that together. Thank you, Jake.
You're welcome.
Thank you for your kind words.
But yeah, thank you to patrons for making all this shit possible, and thank you to those of you that are about to sign up for the Patreon. More and more cool shit coming down the pike, and I love doing this shit with you guys.
Yeah, man.
So, on behalf of these perverts, I want you to enjoy the rest of your day or evening, and just know that we love you very much, and we'll do anything for you.
We love you.
Bye. I love you too. There's so much fucked up shit to get into.
Stinkers.